Hello everyone, KV here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, part of Summer of Shantae. In the last episode, we beat Spiderweb Island's labyrinth, the Cackle Tower, we fought the Emperor's spider, the web provider, so to speak, and then we came back to Scuttle Town and everything was hunky-dory, and apparently Sky was gonna get married to Barracuda Joe. That's awesome, and then Barracuda Joe died. Like, that's literally what happens. So, we're gonna go off to the next island now, and hope that we can just ignore whatever happened. Barracuda Joe turning the stone and all that nonsense. We're just gonna, whatever. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine, wherever the heck his soul ended up. I mean, that was a soul getting expelled out of his body, right? Whatever.
According to this map, this is Tanline Island. It's hot.
Don't let the immense heat distract you. There's a den of evil here. Find it and destroy it without delay.
I'll go and have a look-see. You just leave everything to me. And if you feel cursed, lie back and put a damp towel over your forehead.
Where does she get the energy to be so disgustingly happy all the time?
Let's go.
She gets it because that's just how she is. That's Shantae in a nutshell. Welcome to Tanline Island, the very funky desert. We had the Barren Desert in the last game, which is kind of a hit or miss in terms of an area. Tanline, however, is freaking amazing. It looks really awesome. You got palm trees, we have scimitar girls, they're trying to kill you. That's nice. And evil cactuses. All the great makings of an area. Also dead people. Probably not the best thing. I actually really do enjoy the track here. It's a very funky desert track. I really am not a big fan of desert stages usually in games, and so what really makes it up is if you make a really good music track to kind of back it up to make that area feel really fun. And Mr. Coffin once again delivers in regards to this awesome music that we have for the Tanline Deserts. So, hi archers, how are you? Can't go through here, so I guess we'll just have to kill you the long way. If that makes sense, you know, I gotta kill you the other way. Oh, hey, look! It's the Scorpio lady. They're back from the first game. They're giant and they are hard to hit, so I'm just going to ignore them for a quick second. And down here, oh hey, this should look familiar. We saw this in the last episode. This is actually similar to the thing that Sky's dad brought back.
Probably a curse, so I better not read it, considering the luck I've been having lately.
Understood, Shantae. So I guess we'll take the hard path. Hello there. If we can just... There we go. Just go over her and just ignore her completely. Also, look at these cute flying octopus nomad things. I'm not sure. A lot of these enemies don't have official names, so whatever I call them is what they're called now. Until they have an official name, in which case future me will correct me if official name has been decided upon by the time that I'm editing this video. Now, what do we have here? Oh hey, they're talking about the thing that Sky's dad carried back all the way to Scuttle Town. How did he carry that on his back? That is the true mystery of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. He's probably really strong. You never know. Those relic hunters. Hey, Mr. Save Guy, how's it going? Thank you for being awesome as always. And what do we have here? Oh hey, look, we have a mysterious inscription thingy. We can just press it around, but what order does it need to be in? That is a conundrum. Well, we'll deal with that later. For now... Hey there!
Hey, Squid Baron, what are you doing here of all places?
My vacation. It's ruined.
Oh, right.
I came here expecting to relax in the surf, to feel the ocean breeze on my face and watch the feigned disinterest as nearby beach bunnies apply copious handfuls of sunscreen to each other's bodies in order to be practical and sun-safe. From UV rays.
Okay.
But I didn't know this was the off-season. The only sights at this time of year are the Elder Beings and the Scorpion folk. I give up. I'll be purchasing a lavish home nearby with an amazing square footage and gravel landscape at this rate.
I won't let you do that. Buck up. There's still something amazing out there waiting for you. Something cliché like a lonely lady squid.
Maybe you're right. If I'm not going to stick around, then here, take these X-ray specs. I won't be needing them apparently. Use them to see through things if it pleases you.
Well, thank you for that. I don't know what you meant by see-through things if it pleases us, but we will take them. So, what else is there here on Tanlan Island? Well, to be honest, not much. Because we have these guys who don't want us to interrupt them. What about their boss? Chief wants these old rules removed. This is going to take my men forever and a day at this rate. Our ancestors in Saliva Island never had it this rough. It's going to take them forever and a day, so longer than eternity. Well, that's actually all we can really do on Saliva Island right now. I know it sounds kind of like we just got here and we're not able to do anything else. Well, there is a few things we can do. It involves killing more of these guys. Go away. You guys are not welcome here. Well, I guess you kind of live here, so never mind. You're welcome here. I don't welcome you to attacking my face, though. That is the probably preferred method of description. Just ignore you. And actually, those X-ray specs will come in handy, because if we go to one of these sarcophaguses,
I can see right through stone. Something's carved here. It's a design of some sort. I'll make a quick sketch just so I don't forget.
So, we'll be needing all these mummy sketches. There are 3 in all. There's 3 sarcophaguses. We've seen 2 of them already. We know where one of them is, back in Scuttle Town, since this guy's dad brought it, and that caused the whole problem in the first place. The third one, though, where to look there? Well, if we think about it, that digger mentioned something about Saliva Island is where their ancestors for Tanline Island used to live. So, let's set a course for Saliva Island, since we actually have the ability to do some more exploration there that we couldn't previously. Alrighty, right. Off to Saliva Island. We're still missing a heart squid here as well, so let's see if we can get that while we're here. This is the nice thing about this game, is that it does kind of ask you to do some backtracking, kind of like the previous Shantae games, but it does it in a kind of nice, unique way, and by having you go to the other islands. It's not the same as like traversing a whole map, but I think it works out in this regard. I would like the whole huge map thing to come back, but for this kind of divvying up gameplay thing, as far as like separating it to those separate islands, I'm definitely okay with it as well. It's a very nice design, and allows you to kind of like think of the areas that you couldn't do, like, stuff you couldn't do earlier, and then kind of like think on your feet, like, well, what can I do now if I have some of the new items? And obviously that's kind of what an adventure game is like, but this one you have to kind of really think like you're back to memory, like what am I supposed to do with some of these areas? Well, for instance here, there is another area of the map we couldn't actually reach because we couldn't jump that far, but now since we have Risky's hat, we actually are able to do that. So, getting on the top of this statue, or this statue if you can, use Risky's hat to float over here. And yes, there's more map right around the corner. Very dangerous part of the map, in all honesty. Mermaids are the problem. And hey, look, there's that last heart squid we don't have yet. So, we'll get that. And I'm going to ignore all those crabs with a fun little shortcut. Hee hee hee. I don't have to jump over here to deal with the crabs or the bats. Believe it or not, I believe we actually have seen that third sarcophagus. It's just been a while. Where is it, you may ask? Well, if we can just mosey on over to where we need to be getting to, which is kind of like the obvious thing. Where else would we be going, other than where we should be going? I mean, we could be going where we don't need to be going, and that wouldn't be helpful to anyone, except just playing around, I guess, but go away, bats and crabs and all that stuff. This room is dumb. Mermaids everywhere. Oh, mermaids, please go away, mermaids. And we're just going to ignore you. Bye-bye. Here is sarcophagus in question. We actually did come here during our first trip to Saliva Island. This is that arrow that was like, hey, go this way, and it was a dead end. It was telling us about this. So, we will get our second design right here. Get our second mummy sketch. And then we should set course for Scuttle Town. Now, we could just use our pirate flare. Do we have any on us right now? We do not, so never mind, we can't. But, it's a pretty quick walk back to Risky's ship, so not a big deal in all honesty. Just gotta avoid the water dragons. But, oh gosh, have I mentioned this game looks really cool? I don't think I have. I think I have. You guys are still, wow. We've done 2 labyrinths at this point, and you're still, like, you must be pruny as heck. Pruning up via saliva. Not the greatest. But yeah, like, the visuals in this game are so, oh man. It's so cool to see in HD too. Like, there's a lot of, as much as it is still the same sprite work as the 3DS version, and I'm pretty much sure the same backgrounds and everything, just how they've optimized it for HD is really freaking fantastic. And of course, if you're playing on the 3DS actually, I would highly recommend you turn on the 3D because they use the 3D really darn well. I've been using the 3DS version as my practice file for this game. And my goodness, like, some of Spiderweb Island looks so cool because you have the rain that's like, it looks like though it's literally trying to rain on your face with the 3D. That's just really good stuff. Now then, back at Scuttle Town, we're going to get our third design, but first, let's heal. That sounds like a good idea. Also, fun fact, you can cycle through, like, the different things on the start screen while you're not actually on the start screen, just by pressing the two trigger buttons, or the bumper buttons, I guess, like R and L, I don't really know. I'm not sure what, technically the back ones are the triggers since that's R, no, the Z, whatever. The Z buttons are the two back ones on the Wii U Pro Controller, and the L and R buttons are the two front ones on the Pro Controller. There we go, that's how it is. Alright, so with that,
Each shape represents an animal, and they're arranged in a very specific pattern, which means the combined combination to that temple door is Gator Gator Bird.
So, that is random on every playthrough, so you will need to track down those sketches, or just get lucky, I guess, if you're trying to, use the spinner there, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna force you. I don't have confirmation on that, so future me, if possible, look up if it is, like, possible to trick the game into thinking that you got the sketches already, because I don't believe the combination will actually kick in until you have all three sketches. So even if you were to try, like, all the different combinations possible, that door wouldn't open. What door? The door to the temple where we saw Squid Baron. So that's where we're headed. That's why we're back here on Tanlan Island. Isn't that? Oh, okay. Well, you knocked me into the next screen. I'm fine with that. Thank you. Shoot. Alright. Now die. Shoot and die. Shoot and die, man. Alright, now bye-bye, Scorpion Lady, you are nice. They are a pain in the butt to fight, that's why I'm not bothering to even attempt to fight them. We'll probably be forced to fight them at some point, so when that comes down, I'll explain the combat with them, because they are a bit of a tricky. Now then, so Mr. Save Guy, I'll talk to you in just a quick sec, but first, let's do, our combination was Gator, Gator, Bird. So, there's two gators. That's three gators, that's a fish, that's a bird. I like, because sometimes it'll give you silly combinations like just gator, gator, gator. Like, oh, okay, just all three in a row? Well, that's the thing. Alright then, let's see what's in this great temple here. Tan Line Temple. Princess, it's you! Princess, it's you!
The princess! The princess! Princess!
What do we not know about Shantae? Okay, what's going on here?
Oh my stars and garters! Princess, is that really you? You're talking to me, right?
It is you! You've returned to us after all ages beyond passing. Everyone listen! Our princess has returned to us after all this time!
Well, I think you got the wrong gal.
She doesn't remember. And yet she is a spitting image of she who has since long passed. Now she has returned to rule us over with her infinite wisdom. Princess, please take your proper place on the throne at once.
But...
Royal vassals, adorn her highness in ceremonial garb. See that she does not wander while I prepare the coronation.
Oh, boogers. Hello? I'm just like a space princess. Can we talk this over now? Anyone? Great, they took my items away too. If these guys think I'm their princess back from the dead, they'll never let me leave. There must be some way of escaping. I'd better start looking.
So that happened, and indeed, her items are gone. All you can see is the map of this area. So, Shantae has been, quote-unquote, kidnapped by these people who are crazy and think that she is their princess back from the dead. we'll find out what the heck's going on here and take on this next area on the next episode. So, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button below. And if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. As I will continue to mention, these games, this game and its 2 prequels, are all available on Nintendo 3DS systems for you to pick up and enjoy and play. Please do support WayForward and all their awesome work and let them know they're doing a great job. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next one. Please have a great day, and until then, hopefully this won't be a DLC costume. That was, it's a bit weird. Definitely. But, you know, would be cool DLC? Check the links in the description below right now before October, and do some voting. Thank you very much. Ciao!